Hey there, farm and garden friends. It is time to harvest some watermelons from the melon tunnel. And as promised, I'm going to take you along. But how do we know it's the perfect time to harvest them? There's a couple things I look for, and I'm going to show you right now. All right, so it's actually really easy to know when your watermelons are ready. There's just a couple things I look for. Now, the first thing we're going to look at are these green tendrils right here, okay? You look for the little curlicues coming out at the top of the stem. It's called the tendril. And if they are green like this, it is not ready yet, not even close. Now, if we take a look at this one here, you can see this first tendril coming off here, it's just starting to turn brown. So this one's a little closer than that one, but still got a ways to go. If we come up here, the tendril coming off this melon here is right here, this curlicue, and it is completely dead. So that's a real good indication that this one is edible. And we're gonna harvest this one, cut into it, compare it to another one, so you can see what it looks like at the different stages here. And I think we're gonna try some. One other thing I'll look for is if it sounds hollow when you knock on it. That one sounds pretty hollow. That one's getting there. So this one's not far behind. If you come over here and look at this one is completely green still. So this one's got a little further to go. It doesn't sound nearly as hollow either. Now the last thing that we will look for, and I'll show you on this one, and we'll cut into this one as well, is you look at the stem. Now this stem is broken off because the stem is completely died now. All right, so we're gonna harvest a couple of these buggers real quick. All right, so this is the one that had the completely dead tendril, okay? The stem is still green, tendril's completely browned up. All right, I harvested the one that's got the stem completely dead. Now these are two different varieties, but you'll still be able to tell a pretty good difference, I believe. And then we're gonna sacrifice this dude here, one with the all green tendrils. And we'll cut into that one. That's what the tendril looks like for that. Let's cut into these. All right, so the first one we're gonna cut into, if I don't lose this sugar baby, is the one with the all green tendril, okay? Doesn't really sound nearly as hollow as that. So if I can keep these buggers from rolling off my table, we'll cut into them. So let's see what this one looks like first. It's getting there, but it's still pretty light pink. Not quite there. Okay, now we're gonna go with the one that had the completely dried up tendril. Nice round, should be pretty delicious. We'll see. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks a lot better. So you can compare the two. Big difference. All right. Now for the sugar baby, and you can see the stem is completely dried up. So. If you really like them ripe, that's where it's at with a dried stem. Now you can see it's quite a bit darker. I really like them right here. This is delicious as well. It's a different variety, so it's going to be a little bit darker anyhow, but we'll give them a try. Give you an honest review of the differences. Get these buggers cut up. This one actually is making my mouth water. This one, not so much. All right. So the first one, not bad. Edible, but has a ways to go, for sure. The second one here, with the dried up tendril, green stem, I could eat this all day. That is perfect. And then this is the sugar baby with the dried up stem completely. Still very good. Pretty good, but I gotta say, it gets just a little bit softer at that point. And I am a huge fan right here. So when that tendril is dried up, even if the stem is not dried up, that's what you're looking for, in my opinion, for the perfect watermelon. Again, just my opinion. This is delicious. Wish you could taste it. Look for the dried up tendrils and you'll know your watermelons are just about perfect. And if you didn't notice, our melon tunnel also works fantastic for winter squash. I had one of my vines creep over and I thought I'd let them grow up over here as well. So not only are we growing watermelons like crazy, and we've harvested quite a few off. We harvested all of our honeydew and cantaloupe on that side. And once we were done with that, we thought we might as well let the winter squash grow up. So we'll also be harvesting squash from the melon tunnel as well. All right, so it's really that simple. I know when I first started growing veggies and melons, that was one of the first things I had to figure out, was when was the right time to harvest. So with melons and squash, just take a look at the tendrils. If that's all dried up, odds are it's the right time to get them harvested. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go out and enjoy some watermelon. We'll see you on the next one.